Akers here, the tie guy. Where I got my collar up, I've got a tie ready. We're going to be going over that with you here in a second, doing a review. Today's tie is going to be a Prada, very traditional, classic looking tie. It's got some nice stripes to it. It's almost a black, it's a really, really dark gray stripe with some light gray stripes as well as some blue. So it should pull the blue out of the shirt. We're going very classic look today. We're going with a traditional looking tie. Excuse me. A light blue shirt, a charcoal gray suit, black belt, black shoes. It's really going to look good together. Quick tie review. Prada makes a very good product. I'm sure you're familiar with the name brand. Obviously I do a lot of the higher end brands when it comes to ties. I only have a couple Prada ties, but it's a pretty thick silk. You can see it's got some thickness to it. It's a soft feel. It's not as soft as like a Stefano Ricci. Those things are like butter soft, but it's not rigid like some of the thicker other name brand ties. So it's got a really nice soft feel to it. The silk lays pretty nice. You know, it's definitely real silk. You know, the way you can tell by the way it lays. We'll get tied up here in a second and see how it goes. So we put it around our neck. We got to find our spot with a thicker silk tie like this. I'm probably going to be right around. I'm thinking maybe this range here. We'll tie it and see how that comes together. So we take the long part of the tie, come over the top, we come back behind, up and through. Then we come around behind again, keeping everything nice and tight, up, over, and through. Now, I call this a checkpoint. Now, guys, the key to tying a really nice double Windsor, which is what I tie. It's why in all my tie pictures you'll see my triangle is always pretty close to perfect, pretty symmetrical. I'm not saying in a braggy way. I'm just saying I take pride in how I tie my ties, and I wish more guys would, because I see all this ugly, sloppy looking crap out there. The key to a tight triangle double Windsor is making sure that you're keeping the tight together as you're tying it. So I'll keep my hands on the knot, my fingers on the knot, and I'm pulling everything tight together. So now we come back over the top, keeping it nice and tight, and we'll see how I'm keeping all this. I keep it all held down. Then we'll come around back and behind, up and through. And now we come through this little pocket we've created. Hold the top of the pocket, pull the tie down. Excuse me. Here's where we adjust. We take and turn the corners. If we wanted a dimple, we put a dimple there. Hold the knot itself and pull on the big part of the tie, okay? And then we hold the knot and pull the bottom, the small part of the tie to bring it up. And then we're going to check for our length. We want the tip of the tie, this part right here of the tie, to come somewhere between the top and the bottom of our belt buckle. So I back away. This is coming past the top of the belt buckle. I'm good with that. I can always tighten up the knot a little bit if I want a little bit more length. And let's pull this collar down and see how this looks together. Make sure the collar stays. Sometimes this collar stays. This is a Brooks Brothers shirt, and they have the actual hard collar stays in them. I don't know if you can see this or not. Sometimes they get caught on the tie, and it's hard to get them down, so make sure it goes good. Okay, let's tidy all this up. I'm going to tighten the knot just a little bit here, and then we're going to bring the tie up because we want to fill this gap here. You know, we try to keep it so that we don't have any gap here in between the tie and the shirt, and we want to be as symmetrical as we can in between the collar itself, okay? So we take the shorter part of the tie, the thinner part, we tuck it in a little strap that's on the back of the tie, and then we're going to put on the jacket. The look is going to be scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Real traditional look today, and I'm excited about it because I'm a traditionalist when it comes to the way I dress. Okay, we have on an Emerna Gildo Zegna charcoal gray suit. We have a light blue Brooks Brothers shirt. We have on a Prada tie. And looks like I'm off center just a little bit. Let me fix that. I'm a perfectionist, guys. And for those who haven't watched my videos before, I'm using a little LCD screen on the camera. I don't have a mirror in front of me to see. It's a lot easier in front of the mirror. So, okay, so back to it. Zegna Suit, Brooks Brothers shirt. We have a Prada dark gray black tie with stripes. We have on a black, a shiny black or a dress black Salvatore Ferragamo belt with a gold belt buckle. We're pairing that today with a pair of Christian Louboutin Oxford shoes. And these are going to really look good with this belt. On my Instagram is Tie Guy James Akers. On my Instagram, you'll see the look up close. There'll be a selfie of me with the tie, close up of the knot, close up of the shoes and belt together. You can see everything there. Tie Guy James Akers on Instagram. But I am ready for work.